Breaking news at this hour. A suspect is in custody after a shooting in Garden City this morning. Garden City Interim Police Chief Corey Stambaugh says officers were dispatched to Stoneham Drive, where shots were being fired from a home. News Channel 7's Hector Mendoza is live in the neighborhood where this shooting took place.
Yeah, I'm right here on Wakefield Street here in Garden City. Wakefield Street is blocked off right now. As you can see, a lot of police activity happening right now. We can see that there's still officers talking with neighbors and asking them questions about just kind of what happened. They're still looking at maybe houses that were hit by some of the gunfire that was shot by the suspect out of that house. The other street that's blocked off is Stoneham Drive. That's the other street that's being blocked off right now. So what we do know right now, based on the press release that Garden City Police had, is that around 9:30 this morning, dispatch had a report of shots being fired in and from a residence on Stoneham Drive. And once police arrived, they saw and heard gunshots being fired from the home, and officers also learned that there was another person inside the home. The officer then entered the house and then was able to safely bring out the other person, and officers were able to put the suspect into custody.
They were dispatched reports of shots being fired in and from a residence in that area. Upon arrival, officers heard and saw gunshots being fired out of the house in their direction. Officers also learned that there was another person in the house other than the shooter. Officers immediately entered the house where they located the other person and brought them out to safety. Officers were able to take the suspect into custody without incident.
There was a lot of questions that we had for officers. There was a lot of neighbors that we spoke to that mentioned that they thought that there was some sort of drug issue involved with the person that was there. We asked police. They said that they still are asking questions and still under investigation. Boise Police is leading up this investigation, and like I mentioned, this is still an active investigation. There's not a lot of information we have yet, but once we do get information, we will let you guys know. Back to you.
All right, Hector Mendoza live on the scene for us at that shooting in Garden City this morning. Nobody hurt, though. Thank you, Hector.